All right, this is covering the homework, chapter 6, problem 5, homework. So that would be P6-5A. Let's get into it. Okay, so this is the homework assignment, a scan of the homework assignment, and we're going to do LIFO, FIFO, and average cost, and we're going to do ending inventory, cost of goods sold, gross profit, and gross profit rate. So let's start with LIFO. Now we're going to start with ending inventory. So here's how ending inventory works. You work through each transaction. So the sale on 10/11, since LIFO is last in, first out, all 100 units that were sold on 10/11 come out of 10/9. And that leaves 60 units from 10/1 at 24 and 20 units at 26. So we had 120 units that we purchased on 10/9. We used 100 of them to satisfy the sale on 10/11, and that leaves 20 units left. We then purchased 100 units at $27 a piece. Then we sold 60 units. Last in, first out. The last units in are the first units out. So all of those 60 units come out of this 10/17 purchase. 100 units less 60 leaves 40 units left. Of the 10/17 layer. That's this layer right here. We still have the $60 layer, and we still have the 20 of the $26 layer. So we purchased 100 units. We used 60 to satisfy this 10/22 sale, and we have 40 left. Moving on. On 10/29, we sold 110 units. On 10/25, we purchased 70. So the 10/29 sale exhausted all 70 units of the 10/25 purchase. But we needed more units. We needed 40 more units. So those 40 additional units, all going to come out of the remaining 10/17 purchase. And that leaves the 60 units in the beginning inventory at $24 a piece and 20 units of the 120 at $26. Now we're going to do calculate cost of goods sold and gross profit. So here's the ending inventory, 1,960 under, last in, first out. Now we're going to do cost of goods sold and gross profit. So total revenue is simply the selling price times the number of units. We sold the units for $35 per unit, and we sold 100 units, and we generated $3,500 worth of revenue. The cost of goods sold is the units that are used to satisfy that sale. So in this case, the 10/11 sale of 100 units all came out of the 10/9 purchase at $26 per unit. So we simply multiplied the 100 units by the cost per unit of $26 to come up with a cost of $2,600. To get the gross profit, we simply subtracted the revenue from the cost of the cost of goods. So the 3,500 minus 2,600 leaves $900. The second sale of 60 units so we sold 60 units for $40 per unit, and that equals $2,400 in revenue. Those 60 units all came out of the $27, the 100 units that we purchased on 10/17. So 60 times 27 is 1,620. And then we simply, to get the gross profit, we simply subtract the revenue from the cost to get the 780. The last sale, the 1029 sale, we sold those units for $40 a piece. We sold 110 units for $40 a piece. That gave us $4,400 worth of revenue. The cost, 70 of those units came out of the 1025 purchase, and the remaining 40 units came out of the $26 purchase. So 70 units at $29 per unit cost $2,030. 40 units at $27 a piece equals $1,080. You add those two numbers together, you get $3,110. Again, gross profit is the difference between revenues and cost. So 4,400 minus 3,100 gives you the 12,900. 4,400 minus 3,100 gives you 12,900. Now we add all them up. So here's the 12,900. So now we add all the revenue, all the costs, and all the gross profit. Then to get the gross profit rate, we simply divide the revenue by the gross profit. So gross profit divided by net sales or revenue equals gross profit percentage. $2,900 in gross profit, 10,300 in revenue equals a 28.8% gross profit percentage. The next one is FIFO, which is first in, first out. So we're going to do ending inventory first. Again, working through each transaction. This time it's first in, first out. So that first purchase, the first sale on 10/11, 60 of those units came from the 10/1 inventory. The 100 units sold less 60 units from beginning inventory leaves 40 units still needed. So 40 units are going to come out of this 120. So that leaves 80 units left. 80 units left. 120 minus 40 gives you 80. Now we purchase another 100 units at $27 a piece. And then we sell 60 units for $40 a piece. Those 60 units come out first in, first out of this 80. So that leaves 20 at the $26 layer and the whole entire $27 layer remaining. Then we purchase 70 units. Then we sell 110 units. Those 110 units a hundred 20 of them come from the $26 layer. 90, the remaining 90 come out of the $27 layer, which leaves 10 units left at 27. And then we have this entire layer remaining. So this is what the ending inventory would look like. We have 80 units at 26 and 100 units at 27. So 20 units remaining from the 10-9 purchase, and the entire 100 units remain from the 10-17 purchase. So the ending inventory for first in, first out would be 2,300 units, $2,300. 10 units at 27 and 70 units at 29. FIFO cost of goods sold and gross profit would look like this. So on 10-11, we sold 100 units, 60 of which came out of the first purchase, the 10-1 purchase. We needed 100, so 40 units had to come out of the $26 layer. So 60 out of the 24, 40 out of the 26, adds up to 2,480. We generated $3,500 worth of revenue, so that gross profit on that sale is $1,020. Then we purchased some more units, and we sold 60 units. Under first in, first out, those 60 units would have all came from the 80 units left from the 10-9 purchase. We started with 120 units. We purchased 120 units on 10-9. We used 40 of them to satisfy the 10-11 sale, leaving 80. 60 of those satisfied the 10-22 sale. Then on 10-29, we sold 110 units. The remaining 20 units of the 10-9 sale are used, plus 90 units of the 10-29 are used. Now we're going to do gross profit percentage. Gross profit percentage is simply sales revenue divided by gross profit. 10,300. Gross profit is $3,310, and you just divide. Weighted average, this is what it looks like. So the ending inventory has a unit cost of 27.269 per unit for a total value of $2,181.52. You have to do each cost of goods sold for each sale item, and you just add them together on an Excel. So 967 plus 824 plus 1,400 equals 3,192. You divide the 10,300 by the 3,192 to get the gross profit percentage. Okay, that's all I have for today, for right now.